this literally yesterday because there's so much disinformation out there that people think that they're actually men, like trans women are going in there, and that's not what's happening. So it's about educating the people on what the difference is between the two and getting the real truth out there that trans people are not a threat to anyone. It's just nasty, gross men.
Do you think they're a threat to winning competitions more?
Say again?
Do you think that trans men or trans women are a threat to winning more competitions?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Well, now let's talk about this.
Can we go back for one moment?
Sure.
Something that's been bothering me lately is keeping trans people out of sports, because sports are like this very heroic thing, right? The Olympics, we celebrate when people bring home a medal for our country. We get excited about that. When we have a trans athlete or just any athlete on like a sports team, they win the gold or whatever.
Why did they win the gold?
People can win gold medals. So trans people aren't allowed to be heroes. We're removing the ability.
It's not that they're not able to be heroes. Cheating. So you're telling me if I went and competed in a woman's sport that...
You couldn't because you're not a woman. A trans woman
would be a biological man. It would be.
Okay, we've lost some steam here.
I'm just being honest. What does science say?
Sorry?
What does science say?
Science says trans women are women.
Doesn't.
Yeah, you're gonna.
If you have XY chromosomes, you're a trans woman. What does that make you?
So you couldn't even say that, right?
Yeah, 'cause it's so confusing. So if you have XY chromosomes, so if I say I'm a woman, what does that make me?
Well, you're not. Are you?
Says who?
You told me earlier.
Says who?
Did you change your mind in the last
Could have. By your logic, I could have.
And you're gonna need to
But why? If I say I'm a woman, by your logic, I'm a woman. So can I not compete in women's sports?
I thought we were on the same team. Why aren't we on the same team?
We can be.
What are we
I'm on the team of common sense.
Oh God, that's okay.
I mean, you say follow the science, but you're trying to say that
Sorry, I said what now?
you said.
Tell me what I said because I'm.
Do you follow the science?
Say that
Do you not follow the science?
I do. There are science books that you
Okay.
can read. Do you need me to give you some recommendations for some books you might want to
Well,
read?
who made it?
Like psychologists who've been doing work with trans kids for more than 30 years, and they have 30 years worth of case studies.
So you're telling me XY chromosomes, but if you say you're a woman, that you can just compete in a woman's sport.
There's whole groups that look at that kind of stuff. I'm not an expert in that particular space.
But you said trans women are women, and trans women can compete in women's sports.
Yes.
That's cheating.
No, it's not, because they're women.
Not scientifically, not biologically.
Gender identity is gender identity, friend. It's different than.
I can identify as a cat. Okay. Does that make me a
That
cat?
would make you a Therian, yeah.
Does that make me one?
You're allowed to say that. It's America.
Okay. So by your logic, in the last 5 minutes, I've turned into a woman and a cat.
You're just trying to be weird.
No, I'm just proving how crazy you sound.
That you don't identify that way.
I'm
saying
proving.
You are for the sake of the argument.
Yes.
You're doing some whataboutism.
I'm just proving the logical failures. Yes.
So what is your goal today? I'm curious. Can you tell me?
Actually, you want to restart?
No, I want to know.
Do you want to restart? Because I was going to ask you about the protest, but we got stuck on your shirt. What's an unpopular opinion you have that should scare conservatives?
An unpopular opinion. Apparently that I exist.
What do you mean? You exist.
Well, there was an executive order that came out on January 20th that says there are only two genders and therefore I don't exist. But I'm standing here today.
Yeah. Is your biological gender?
Yes, I'm a man.
Biologically?
I'm a man.
Biologically.
What do you mean?
When you were born, what chromosomes did you have? XX or XY?
My parents didn't bother getting a chromosomal test.
Well, that doesn't mean you don't have them, though.
Well, but I can't tell you. I don't know what chromosomes I have.
When you came out of the womb,
It could be XXX, XXY. I mean, there's lots of different variations, and I don't know which I have because I haven't had a chromosomal test.
Okay.
And I'm guessing you haven't either, right?
Well, I know what I am.
Same with me. I know what I am.
All right. Well, it's great meeting you.
Okay, if you say so. I'm not sure if I return the favor.
So online, there's a lot of talk about like masculinity and feminism.
Yeah.
What makes a man masculine?
I think that depends on what the man decides makes them masculine.